Hello and welcome to your first ICT lesson. This is Mr. Muddathir from Legacy School and this is ICT Year 5. Our first unit talks about the internet and safety, and the first thing that we're going to learn is what is the internet? What is the internet anyway? Is it web pages? Just web pages? It's much more than that. Well, here is a computer. And here is another computer. And they are connected together. We call this a network. Here are two more computers, and they are all connected together. If you connect your computers locally, at home, at work, or anywhere, we call this a network. And here are so many computers connected together. What do we call this? The internet. So, the internet is thousands and thousands of computers all connected together across the world so they can share information. The internet includes the World Wide Web, file transfer, news groups, electronic mail, and internet chat. So now we know what is the internet. Thousands and thousands of computers and devices around the world connected together to share information. What is the internet browser? What is the internet browser? A web browser is software used to access and view websites. Common web browsers include Microsoft Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla, Firefox, and Apple Safari. So now, if I want to open a website, which software I'm going to open? I have Firefox over here, and I have Microsoft Edge. Let's go ahead and open the web browser that is called Firefox. So this is a web browser. What you see in front of you is called a web browser. It doesn't matter if it's Firefox, Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer. We use those softwares so that we can access the internet and open web pages. Without it, we cannot open any web page. Do you know that Google is actually a web page? And this is how you open Google on the internet. And remember, over here, the www stands for World Wide Web. It stands for World Wide Web. Next thing is, what is a web page? A web page is a document for the World Wide Web that is identified by a unique uniform resource locator. A web page can be accessed and displayed on a monitor or a mobile device through a web browser. So in order to open a web page, I need a web browser. And a web page is a document. So how do I get this uniform resource locator? And what is it anyway? Uniform Resource Locator, or URL. Every web page has an address. We call it URL. Example, storybird.com. This is a URL. abcya.com. This is another URL. google.com. It's also a URL. which stands for Uniform Resource Locator. If we know the URL of your web page, you don't need to use Kiddle.co or Google.co to search for it. You can write the URL of your page directly into the internet browser. So, if I want to open a web page, what do? I open a web browser. Let's go ahead and open a web browser. And to access that web page, I'm going to have to write the URL of that website. Kiddle.co. And this is the URL. And press enter. So what you see in front of you is a web page, and I used a web browser to open this web page, and I wrote a URL to access that web page, right? The next thing that we're going to learn is how to search the internet using Kiddle.co. Well, we just saw that, but let's take it step by step. My first step is open a web browser, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, whichever you use. Double click to open that web browser. Now, I'm going to use this URL to write the URL of Kiddle, which is Kiddle.co, and press enter. Now, how to search the internet using Kiddle? Just write down your search query and your result will appear in front of you. Let's search for beautiful, cute little puppies. And press the search button. Now it's searching the internet for puppies, you see? This is the first result, and this is the URL to which you can access this result. Here is the second result. Dog facts for kids. Here is the third result. And this is how we search the internet using Kiddle.co. Alright, we've come to the end of our lesson, but here is your homework. Grab a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, and in your words answer these questions. What is the internet? The second question is, what is the internet browser? The third question is, what is a web page? The fourth question is, what is URL and what is it short for? And when I say what is it short for, I mean the abbreviation. What is it exactly short for? Like, for example, USA is short for United States of America, right? The fifth question is how to search the internet using Kiddle. Answer all of these questions and send them to me. Well, that is it for now. You can pause the video so that you can copy all the questions, and then you can hit play to end the lesson. This was your first lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next lesson. Meanwhile, take care and stay safe. Bye.